Today I'm going to show you how to use the pricing guide generator. Now this is a really useful tool and it's a tool I use every day in my shop. As florists we receive a lot of bouquets which are just a price point and a colour, and then we need to go to the fridge and select those flowers and pop them together. However, when we've got the price point we need to take off the VAT and the labour, and then that leaves us with the amount to put, and any sundries should I say, and then that leaves us with the amount that we need to put in for flowers and green. So I don't want my staff working that every time they need to do a price bouquet. I don't want to do that every time I need to price a bouquet. So instead we have these matrices. We go to the matrix, we go £50. That is how much flowers and green we need to put into that hand tied. Or the vase one, so much type vase, that's how much we need to put in, taking into account the vase, the labour, etc. So let's show you how to use it. So you click in here, we will give it a name. In this case we'll call it hand tied. Labour, I'm going to say 20%, markup 3. Sometimes people mark up the sundries differently, so we're going to say 2.5 on that. Then we're going to change our price step. The lowest we do it is for 40, so I'm going to change that, and we'll just say, for argument's sake, for this one, 200. And we'll do the price steps. You can change it to different things. If you go from 5 increments of £5 or £15, you can change that there. There's a toggle here for if you include VAT, if you're VAT registered. If you're in a country that's got a different VAT rate, you can change that here. I am going to pop our sundries in. I've just done one called wrap, etc., so it covers everything. Then when I come over here, I can see on this matrix for a £40 retail hand tied, I need to put £27 of flowers and green in. That is making sure that everything is all factored in, such as the sundries, our labour charge and our VAT. Now, when I click over here, I can actually save that guide, and I can download two different types. I can download the manager one, which will have all the information and the information on the cost price of the flowers. And I can also download an employee one, which is probably the most likely one you're going to download. When I click on that, I can choose to show labour time. So if you go into your profile up here, you can actually set your profile, and there's certain defaults you can set in there. For example, you can say whether you're VAT registered or not. You can put defaults in for what amount you'd want to charge for labour. I think in this one, I think it was, I can't remember actually what we put, a minute per, yeah, anyway. I'll show it you on here and you can get the idea. You can have show labour time in there and show flower retail price, because obviously you'd want them to know what the retail price they put in, and whether it's including VAT or excluding VAT. So I'm just going to download that, and then when I open it I have a really nice printable here, and it tells me over here what the retail price is and what the amount of flowers and green I need to put in to take into account VAT and reach all my profit targets, etc. Looking at that, it looks like I've done, for each £10, 2 minutes of time. It's a guide, so it could be quite useful. Yeah, but if you can set your defaults there in settings. So hopefully you find that useful. Once you've saved it, they are then there for future reference. So if you need to tweak that at all, you can duplicate it, and you can edit it all as well. So hopefully you find that really useful. As I say, that's something I use every day in my shop, and I would say this is probably one of the more useful tools here.